You know what I do every single week when I watch the Arcane Lounge podcast? I go, gosh dang, this podcast is good, but I wish I had more.
Yeah.
Don't you ever say that when you watch the Arcane Lounge podcast?
Could I get more?
This is dumb. We did not plan this.
No.
We just started. Hey guys, today we are launching members for Arcane Arcade. We've been planning this for a little while, and we want to, make something. Obviously, we have our Patreon. We love Patreon, but members makes it a lot easier for us to do more things and to get them to you guys in an easier way. So we've got a whole new thing. I have a video that's probably gone up explaining members because we're recording this previous week, but there's a bunch of benefits that you guys can get. And one of them, on top of getting to use our custom emojis in chat, with having a cool green name in chat and having a little badge, you also get behind the scenes pictures and videos that we're gonna take. If you guys want to vote on polls or get your own meme in our initiative, Games with Initiative, where you get to do a meme, that's also something that members are going to get to do. And then for our most illustrious, our highest tier, you'll get to watch us play through Baldur's Gate 3, which also went up today. Me, Jack, Colton, and Spencer played Baldur's Gate 3. It's going to be a great time. Episode 1 is up. Episode 2 is up for members right now. And you'll get an additional hour of the Arcane Lounge podcast. So we're going to record this hour, and then we're going to record an additional hour every week, and you guys will get that additional hour that'll go up on for members. So thank you to all of you who are supporting us and doing everything to make this channel awesome. We are in the works with some big stuff. Right now we are heavily overhauling the sound system. We know it is a big thing that everybody asks about all the time, and we have been thinking about it for a long time, and it's expensive.
Yep.
So this is another way that you guys can help support us in we can get you guys more content, but also start making Arcane Arcade easy to listen to, especially our streams. So yeah, that's it. That's my big announcement. That's what's going on right now. So watch this episode and then go subscribe on members and get a bonus episode of podcast where next week, because members isn't live right now, but next week we'll take members only questions for the podcast as well. So Jack put it very well in Baldur's Gate 3. We were playing it. He said, if you wanted to become more parasocial with us,
Yes, respectfully.
go join members, because we have some fun stuff planned, and we, it's gonna be fun. We're doing more.
I'm very excited. You can't see it because I'm not on camera, but I have a big sheet-eating grin.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
The biggest.
It allows us to do a lot of cool stuff, and I think it's very cool. I'm very excited for the BTS stuff, because Emma's gonna do all kinds of goofy shit with it, and it's gonna be very exciting.
Dude, that's the thing too, is it's like we are like my mom is watching Marcy now through the week that I'm paying her to do now. So all of it pays for itself. This is all stuff that we're not to like put this on anybody. I don't want to have to like make you guys feel a certain way about it, but to be completely transparent, this is kind of like a risk. We're taking a huge risk by doing this. And we want to make sure that it's worth it. And we want to get more stuff to you guys and grow the channel and do all the things that we want to do. And we're all very passionate about it, and we're all very excited. So, and Baldur's Gate 3 was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah, it was a good
Playing
time.
a wizard.
Yeah, you're playing.
I'm playing Viola.
You are playing Viola. I'm playing Azeraphis.
Yeah.
Jack is playing Mallory, and Colton's playing Valkyrie.
Yep.
So it's a good time.
Cool.
3 tieflings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
3
a lot.
tieflings and Mallory.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. Podcast time. How do we intro these podcasts?
We don't have an
Can you run the intro, Spencer? Just real quick. Can you run the intro?
It's the podcast. You're here to fall asleep.
Oh. Good night. So what did we?
like
So we did hot ones last week.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Can you guys say I'm a sleepy hot one?" What did I
No,
say?
we the hot ones boys Hongshu or something like
and
that.
like the first comment was,
Oh yeah.
that?
Oh good.
I'm here to go to bed.
I'm so sorry you listened to us die over hot wings while you're going to sleep. But that's so funny.
Now you could have 2 hours worth of content.
Yeah.
to fall
If you're like,
asleep to. It's been a hard day.
Exactly.
It ended. I'm not quite asleep yet. And I have to go find something else.
Oh, another hour?
No.
Oh, good night.
Now another hour.
The
We should do an ASMR thing.
ASMR episode?
Yeah.
We'll have them vote. We'll be like,
Yeah.
do you guys want to? We'll just whisper the entire time. We'll have to all wear the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll make tappy sounds.
Yeah, the little.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll get the
Oh.
what is that? Slime?
Do
Yeah.
you know who's a really good ASMR voice is Mia.
Yeah.
Mia, I think next to, I think Jack has like the best voice
Yeah.
on all of Arcane. The two of them, they could have like a radio show and they would just sound so good. Or they could both do ASMR and it would be amazing. They both have just like, when I remember when I first put on the headphones when you did like the mic stuff, and I was just like, whoa, Mia's just got like amazing voice control. I don't know what it is. It's good. She'd probably say something like, I was in choir. And I'm like, nah,
Yeah. I don't know.
it's Maybelline. You're just born with it.
Yeah.
So this is now what it was March of the Machines. March of the Machines Aftermath. Hot Ones Aftermath. I was fighting for my life, to be honest. Last time I was like, I'll be fine. I at 10:30 p.m. Craig texted me and said, just because I want to let you know I'm fighting for my life right now. And I was like, oh
bad.
shit. And
bad.
I sent a bunch of saluting emojis. I said,
Yeah.
your heart and soul, the cause. And then I woke up the next morning and I was like, time to go to the bathroom. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was terrible.
I think it was because we coated the wings.
Yeah.
All the times we've done it previously, we just dipped. But this time it
was bad.
Yikes.
I will say also, I probably said it in a rave, in a mad fucking rambling during that episode. But we also did them pretty close together. I think the first one was in January, the second was in April somewhere.
Yeah.
So I feel like the first one was bad, but the second one I feel like we were almost more prepared.
Yeah, we developed a tolerance.
Because it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But that was both in like 2022. It was 4 years difference. Or 2 years, I should say. And it was a difference.
Yeah.
It was a difference.
It was rough. Yeah, I think what the funniest part was that like you were so confident and you also ate the full cauliflower.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I did not go that hard.
Oh.
No.
That was nuts.
I should have not in the last three. They were like just
I could not.
terrible.
I did tiny Squidward bites. I was
Terrible.
such a bitch.
I'm still thinking of that cheese one. It was
That one was
yucky.
okay. That
No,
one was
it
okay.
was gross.
yeah.
I can still smell and taste the bomb.
Yeah.
It's just Colton was right. It smelled like raid, bug spray.
It was
dude.
bad. Either that night or the next morning, the dishes with all
Oh, I
the little
bet.
cups of
Really?
sauce was still in the sink. And I was
Oh
like,
my
oh.
god.
I
Yeah.
was like, someone's got to do something about that, and it's me.
It's hard to say
Toxic
if it
waste.
would have really changed the quantity that I ate. But it was honestly the smells and the taste was
The
just
smell
was
was
the
bad.
worst. Was
Yes.
the worst part of it.
Yeah.
Like, the heat was something for
And
sure, but it was
It's also the taste because it's hot, so you don't want to swallow it, but also tastes
no.
bad, so
Yeah,
you don't
I
want to
want to
swallow
spit it out the entire
Yeah.
time.
Do you think some of the celebrities that go on the Hot Ones show, do you think they do training before? Do you think Tom Holland was like trained before he went on there? He was like eating hot wings and he was preparing himself because they do media prep.
Yeah.
Like they do because they don't know what kind of questions they might get asked. They might get just some shit, and they have like really like ways that they're supposed to respond, and it's really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Do you think like for Hot Ones they're like, oh, this is a whole different thing. You gotta because some of them handle it so good, and then some of them just don't. And I was sitting through that, I'm like, I cannot believe some people go like.
I feel like maybe like because there's been like a few chefs that have gone on it.
Gordon Ramsay kind of did not do well.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Guy Fieri though,
he did good.
he didn't touch the milk or the
No.
water. And he ate the whole wing on every single one. That is hard ass.
You're gonna have greasy spoons. You're 90% grease.
It's a grease bone. The
Yeah,
goblin.
yeah. He just invented. Honestly, he's probably had hotter. He's probably gone to the places that these people making hot sauce and was like, oh no, I had the beta where it was too hot.
Holy fuck!
I had the
dude.
beta that it literally set me on fire.
Yeah.
God, that's insane.
That's why my hair is bleached.
Well, that's what they do. They there's like these farms where they are constantly trying to crossbreed and make whoever it's
The
like a race
hottest
to who can
pepper.
have the hottest pepper. So they're just mad scientists being like, my pepper's hotter now, and it's just rising all the time.
And then the tastiest pepper.
tasty.
Can we have the tastiest one? The sweetest one? Do we have to have the most fucking?
That's you. You're the sweetest pepper.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
The most fucking chemically similar to arsenic.
Mine tastes like gasoline.
Yeah. Oh,
And
this is how
if
it all
you
smells.
eat it, you won't have taste for 4 days.
Yeah, that's the bomb.
That was the worst because I talked about it on the podcast, but I burned that like
your cube?
cube-shaped thing in my mouth, so my tongue was like red around that entire
Yeah.
ring, and I was like, "This is awful."
And
Yeah.
then later in the week, we got Panda again, and you were like, "I learned my lesson.
Yeah,
I'm not getting
no
that."
more cube meat.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Man. I didn't hear anything from Colton or Sari though, so I think they survived. I think they were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also were fine.
Yeah.
Your fucking metabolism.
I've been
just
prepared my entire life.
Siphoned. That's true. Actually, you've eaten a lot more spicy food.
I love spicy food. It's good.
Yeah. There's some
I ate more of that sauce the next day. I had
the bomb.
No.
The fuck is wrong with you?
No,
It's just like all the things that are left in the sink. I licked them clean.
Yeah, the green sauce.
That makes sense.
Los Calientes.
That one's so good.
Yeah, I also had some of the just like the buffalo one. That's like the first.
I missed that one that we did the first time. It was that strawberry one.
That one was good.
It was so good.
I'm sure you can still
I'll
find
say
it.
the first like 5 or 6 are actually incredibly pleasant.
Yeah, they're delicious.
They're good. It's an experience. The last 3 are just a swift kick in the balls every time.
Yeah. God damn. It's rough.
I talked with Landon about that too, because it was like a few days before we did it, or a few days after.
Because you got 2 new tattoos.
I did. And he was like, "Yeah, I've had some of the hotter ones, and they just taste terrible." I'm like, "Yep, they're not good."
What are your tattoos?
I was say, what are they?
I got this. It's from Chainsaw Man. It says "Easy Revenge." It's the cigarette.
It's the cigarette.
And
that says
then I
Easy
got
Revenge
this
on
little
it.
flower for a friend of mine, and just 2 little small ones. So they're for like,
They're cool.
2 hours. It's a good time.
I love them both. They're
Good.
very cool.
They're very, very good position too.
Yeah,
those are solid ones.
I'm like,
I like those.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever looked at my arms like that. I'm like, that's a good position for something.
I just get to look at them all the time.
That's a good.
Great. Oh man. Okay, since this is a podcast, we always do like what's been going on lately.
Yeah.
I don't think if any of us have watched Avatar yet, right?
No.
All right.
No.
So
Marisha
sorry guys.
Ray is watching it in like not live tweeting, but she's doing a
Marisha?
thing on Instagram. Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me Marisha likes like Last Airbender? She likes Avatar and like Legend of Korra and stuff.
Oh.
I guess.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
That's
know.
crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah, weird.
You know, it'd be cool if she liked enough. If she make like a character around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like somebody who's like in tune with nature and like the elements and stuff, or like a monk, like that would make a lot of.
They go on like a journey and try and learn all the elements or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's cool. She's doing that though. That's great. That's great. I'm not surprised at all though.
Yeah.
We spend the podcast 15 minutes gaslighting the entire country. We've never seen Keyleth ever.
Sure. Keyleth is so Avatar: The Last Airbender coded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch it?
No, but I really want to watch Korra.
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Yeah, I mean,
Korra's
I've
good.
seen little bits of it, and I don't know. I just don't care. I
am getting a lot of clips from both shows on TikTok now, just because
everybody's excited
action,
about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just seeing it all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks fine. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Honestly, the first time I saw like stuff from it, I was like, this looks like it sucks.
The new show.
Yeah. It's just I don't know if I've ever seen. We were talking about this. A animated to live action adaptation that was like, this one is better.
Yeah.
This has elevated the media.
And what did we
medium.
What did we come to a conclusion on?
I think Sonic.
Yeah.
I think Sonic is the only one that was like, I mean, the animated stuff is good, but those movies they're fun. They're fun.
They're good.
There's aspects of those movies that I was like, this is all right.
There probably are more, but I think those are the ones we immediately
Jim Carrey is
these
good.
are
we could
fun.
think of,
These are a good time.
And then I was like, I love the fact that Jim Carrey was like, I'm quitting acting and I'm not coming back unless
retiring,
a script like calls out to me. And they were like, he's going to be in Sonic 3.
Good for him. He must be a little goofball. Want to be a little goofball.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't think of any, really. It was animated and then they made a live action and it was like, oh yeah, that one's better.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
You know
what? Actually, that might be it.
both those are actually really good movies too.
They're fun.
I have not seen them recently, but I think they hold up in my head.
Yeah.
In my head, yeah.
In my head, they hold up.
Oh, Death Note.
Yeah. Yeah.
You love Death Note, Craig. You love Netflix's
I actually really like
Death
it.
Note.
I do like it, but it is definitely not the same thing. That one's one of the ones I was like, I like it, but it has a huge asterisk next to it.
Yeah.
Like, I like it.
If you separate it from the original material.
If it was
Willem Dafoe being
really though
Ryuk
star
is
casting,
pretty great.
They'll never get it better.
Really,
Yeah.
really. Oh, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. Have you guys seen the Attack on Titan live action movie?
I've seen probably the first 45 seconds.
We watched a little bit of it. And I was like, whoa. And then I watched somebody talk about it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it's insane how bad it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling how bad. It's like they did it on purpose to be bad. It's whack.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
I will say
it's a joke.
I think I kind of liked, though I will say I've never really watched the original, but I did like the One Piece one.
Yeah. Oh,
I heard that one was good.
I do really like the One Piece one, but I also haven't really watched any of One Piece's anime, so I don't really know.
I heard a lot of people say it was good, but I can't know for myself because I've never watched either. I've never watched the anime, I never watched the live action, but
Lacey's not super hyped about Avatar, but like all things, I'm like, I want to try it.
It could be fun.
I think I will watch it at some point. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, I have no interest.
I'm so excited to watch Avatar with Marceline when she's older.
Me too. I'm really excited about that. Honestly, I have such a dumb thing about it too. I think Zuko's scar is too small. And I get that they were probably not wanting to do his makeup 1 billion times every time he's on screen or whatever. But it looks like he's got a black eye. I'm sorry. He just looks like I said this to Davy and them on our Sunday game. I said, it looks like Fire Lord Ozai in the animated show, like blasted the side of his face with flame. Yeah. And he narrowly dodged it. In the live action, it looks like Kevin McAllister heated up a doorknob and went, it's like, ow, my eye. Yeah. I don't know. It's better than the Shyamalan one. Shyamalan one is barely there, but it's huge. The Shyamalan one's enormous. But what I did not realize is when I was talking about Shyamalan, you're like, people have been comparing to that.
Oh.
I did not realize how fucking white Sokka is. Yes. I've never seen it. Yeah. I've never seen the Shyamalan movie. I've seen like YouTubers talk about it.
He is. That's what I told Jacob yesterday.
He's Jasper from fucking Twilight.
I did not.
He's Confederate soldier.
Dude. That's what Spencer said. He's the Confederate soldier.
Jackson Rathbone.
I didn't realize it wasn't like, oh, that guy, that guy's white, right? It was like that is the whitest fucking man I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. What in the shit is going on? But then Davy and I were making fun of that new Sokka looks like the Ember Island play version of Sokka.
That's unfortunate.
And then somebody else Davy said that it looks like he's wearing veneers, and it's like, why does Sokka have veneers? I don't know.
Is it Sokka or just the actor has veneers?
I don't know. This is all unfair. Like, I've not watched it at all. I've only seen clips and screenshots. I should not be judging it, but there's my perspective on it right now.
Maybe
so I'm just like,
maybe we'll come back in a few weeks and have actually watched.
I will say though, the casting they've done so far is great. Zuko looks great.
Everyone looks great.
Yeah, Ong looks awesome.
They don't say
Sokka
that in the
looks
one, right?
looks yeah.
We watched that. We watched the M Night one recently.
Yeah,
probably like last year. And my friend Dylan was like, "Craig, you shouldn't do this." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Appa is genuinely scary." And I was like,
"What? Really?"
I was like, "He's not that bad."
I'm looking him up.
And then we watched it, and I was like, "Oh my!" He's like, "Right?"
Yeah.
I was like, "This is awful. Appa is scary.
Yeah.
Appa's awful to look at."
Oh.
What does he look like?
Ew!
He's gross to look at.
In his samurai form? Oh!
I don't like that.
I was like, I don't remember it being that bad. He's like, it's bad.
His limbs are too thin.
He's gross looking.
I want to look. Well, let me see the Netflix one.
God, but I was like, usually Dylan's the one that's like I listen to.
Yeah.
If he's saying M Night's bad, I'm like, uh oh.
I don't know if Netflix
Dylan's got
is
$5 and he's like, oh.
Is
$5 bin.
I don't know if Netflix Appa is any better.
Was it? Let's see.
They should have made him a cow.
He looks a little weird.
Well,
he doesn't look as scary.
He does look better.
Yeah,
he does look better.
He doesn't look too thin.
He does look better.
He doesn't look like a monkey. Kind of looks like a.
What is the? Demon. What is it? A monkey in the show that he has?
Momo.
Momo.
The little lemur.
Is he a lemur?
He's some kind. Like most things, he's like a crossbreed.
Yeah.
He's a lemur and something else.
Yeah.
He looks cute.
I love when they do their little samurai fight.
Oh, the episode when he like trips.
Yeah.
Like he's like high off his fuck. What am I trying to say? He's high as balls and and Appa's like he like talks and he's like standing.
Yeah, and he has he's like dressed as a samurai, isn't he? Yeah,
that episode's funny.
Yeah,
I love book 3 a lot.
Yeah.
Book 4 is obviously very good, but book 3 is like I love it. So good.
Who's your favorite character?
Zuko. Easy. Done.
Probably Toph.
Oh, Toph.
I
love Toph.
I like Toph.
I love Toph too.
I have one memory that I keep thinking about every time I've been getting Korra clips on my TikTok, which I don't watch all the way. I'm just like, oh, I want to watch it so bad.
Yeah.
Which is just, I don't remember what I was saying. We were talking about it one time. It might have been a podcast episode, but I just vividly remember saying, like, I don't know if I said something bad about it, but maybe I was joking because I don't know.
Korra?
About Korra? I don't remember. But I just remember Craig being like, Jacob, just you wait until you see Tenzin.
Oh.
When you see
Yeah.
Tenzin, and I was like, I just remember that. I don't know why. I don't know what the context was. I just remember Craig being like, Tenzin.
It's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same. It's like most things. She goes be like, I don't know if I really like it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wait a little bit. He's gonna watch it and come back and go, okay, hang on. And I was like, yeah.
Maybe
but,
we can.
but also Tenzin's like, what's his name? He's fucking. It's the guy from Whiplash.
It's
He's
it's
fucking-
Ketherick Thorne. It's J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Omni-Man.
Yeah.
What?
Judd.
Judge
Yeah.
Dredd.
I can't remember.
He's not Judge Dredd.
But he's very talented. The very talented voice actor.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
I can't remember his name.
So many
either.
people are screaming it right now. They're screaming it at their
I know.
screens.
Fucking yell out, scream out. My podcast enjoyers rage.
I'm gonna get it. Don't tell me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get it. This
Okay.
is such a good bit. I love this. This is so fun.
I feel like his name's similar. Oh,
Simmons. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, I had Simmons, and I was like, oh, it's coming back.
Ooh, that was good. That was
Okay.
good. J.K. Simmons. Nice.
Okay. The entire time I knew his name, I thought you were trying to think of what his name is in the movie that Craig referenced.
Oh no,
I
So
don't know his name.
I've never
That's what
seen
I looked-
Whiplash.
That's what I
What's his
looked
name
up.
in Whiplash?
Terrence Fletcher.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
Fletcher.
never even
That's what
seen
it is.
Whiplash.
Yeah.
I've seen
Um,
scenes just like I have, just like anyone's seen
Yeah.
any kind of media on TikTok,
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
chopped up and on the 52nd part.
Yeah.
It- really?
With the slime video next to it.
We've
Yeah, or fucking.
We've really gone full circle back to
Subway Surfers.
live
Yeah.
TV. It's
Yeah.
just like when you catch like the middle of a movie,
Yeah.
and then you're just like, nah, and you just keep
That's
going.
fine.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's early YouTube with all the anime rips they put
Yeah.
on, and
Yeah.
only half of them get taken down. So it's like, well, I got Naruto versus Sasuke part 1, 7, and 19.
Yeah.
So I at least know how it begins and
It's like
ends.
part 3, part 4, part 5. Where is part 1 and 2?
Yeah.
It's on a different channel for some reason,
Yeah.
but it cuts off like 30 seconds before, and then so I'm missing 30 seconds. I don't
Piece it
know.
together.
Part 1 is 240p. Part 2 is 360.
Yeah.
What happened here?
One's this big.
Oh man,
That was not a good time, but a good time.
it's just it's just
Wild
still
West.
here. Like it's
Yeah.
just
Wild
still
West.
happening.
Yeah.
Just on TikTok, you just get
Yeah.
like the middle of some movie. It's
And it's
really
like
weird.
a hurry up movie boy. It's always
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it's
top
always
comment.
the top comments.
Yeah.
Who? That always boggles my mind. You're not just watching it and then skipping. What are you doing? Going, man, I'm interested. Upload more of the movie, please. Like
Yeah.
what?
It's in 50,
Just go fucking find
it's in
it.
50 parts.
Just go watch it. Just go watch the movie.
I think that's how
It's
I watched.
$3.99 though. I could get it here for free.
I actually did that though.
What?
One time I saw a clip of a movie and I really wanted to watch what happened next.
So you bought the movie?
I went on. I found out. I didn't buy it, but I found out where it was streaming,
Oh.
and I went to that part. I watched the rest of it. I was like, I'm done. But that was really fucking dumb. That I was like, God damn it! I opened Amazon Prime and I was like, where the fucking and I had to skip through it, find the bit. And I was like, oh wow. I didn't even watch the rest of the movie.
Fuck was I gonna say? I think I did watch one of the Spider-Mans that way.
Yeah.
Like illegally through someone's TikTok live. And I was like,
Was
this
it
is
playing Guitar Hero?
someone. Yeah, it was
Which-
definitely something else.
Which
I don't
Spider-Man?
know. I don't know.
Have you guys seen that? People will get around living movies by what they do is they. Sorry, my glasses.
Oh, I
I
thought,
really need to fucking
thought
fix
they
it.
hit
You
your
know,
mouth
let's see how
against
long
the
we
mic.
can keep it there.
Yeah.
It's like touching my face. This is weird.
Yeah.
They'll have an overlay of Guitar Hero
Yeah.
over the movie, and they're playing, but Megamind's in the background. Like, what in the fuck? But he's actually playing it. Like I was
Oh
watching.
my
I was
God.
like, hang on, and I was like watching him like click, click, click,
Like,
click. He's playing
He's
Guitar
on,
Hero.
He's on live.
He's on live.
Yeah.
He is hitting the notes and playing Guitar Hero, but behind the moving notes is just Megamind.
That's
There's like
wild.
500 people watching.
I think I
That's
also watched
wild.
probably Megamind or at least a Despicable Me once like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like
Crazy.
fucking okay, I'm gonna do it. Who cares?
Because you don't have to make a
I
choice.
don't.
You're just scrolling and it's just boom. It's there.
halfway
It's
through
like,
Megamind. All
why
right.
not? Why not?
I don't ever get a movie. I get Grey's Anatomy. I
Yeah.
get
Oh.
Call the Midwife, which
And
is a show I like,
and-
and Young Sheldon.
there's a billion young
What
Sheldons.
is it with young Sheldon?
I don't know.
So sometimes it's not even young Sheldon in the episode. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm like,
Oh,
this
it's
is
young
Sheldon.
Young Sheldon. You ever get the ones that are like, it's a movie, but they put music in the background, and why is it always the I'm sorry, don't leave me? And it's like, what is going on? What is this playing in the background of like a episode of Scrubs?
Or it'll be like a movie in a different language, but it has like the AI voiceover explaining what's going on.
Yeah,
I hate that so much.
A man goes to the beach.
Like,
that drives me
the beach
insane.
that makes you old.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about the beach that makes you
Yeah.
old. Is that it was like a man is on the beach, and then but it's always like broken English.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on. It doesn't like make any sense.
Because not only is the voice AI generated, I think the synopsis is
translated it?
also
Yes.
AI generated.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's like double AI generated.
The
like-
least amount of work possible.
Really?
How are they getting the movie though? That's the hardest part.
I think they just asked the AI because that's the whole thing with AI. It'll just go fucking write up the synopsis of this movie.
Right,
Yeah.
but it's funny that they put zero effort in that, but then they put finding a movie, getting bits of it up, and then cropping it. And then uploading
that's
it to
what's
TikTok
harder
is
to
hard.
TikTok format.
That's really
Yeah,
difficult.
I don't know.
But then they're like, oh, I don't have enough time. AI do
The rest of it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm the exact opposite. If I'm putting an hour of time into this thing, I might as well spend the 15 minutes to do the other part. Like, I'll put some work into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
if they think it's gonna
to completely like take every scene and explain what's going on, that takes such a long time.
Do you think these people have like they do that so that because they know it's going to get taken down? So
Yeah,
they
for
just
sure.
they just so man, just thinking about the people that do this. So they probably have the movie cut up into like a million parts
Yes.
on their desktop of their computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just as soon as the account gets taken down, they're like, oh shit, and they just upload it.
Yeah.
But they're not making money.
I don't know how.
You can't.
I have no purpose.
There's a lot of you can't be on the. It's not creator fund anymore. It's a new thing now. They just changed it.
Yeah.
They're not making money. What are they doing? They're just for the people.
I don't know.
You know what? 07 actually.
I don't know. Maybe they're like, fuck it. This is the small branch of marketing funding that
Yeah.
like Sony.
You
or
think it's them? You think it's
Paramount's
Sony
like
doing it?
some guys like I gotta get some fucking revenue in.
Yeah.
They're putting the money under the table, but they're letting TikTok take it down, so they don't think it's not.
I don't know. Who knows?
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing.
I think probably like most things though, like anything that's like shovelware and trashware, there's probably some loophole.
I think I would
There's probably a
100%
loophole
think
somewhere.
that is a thing though, because I think brands will do this thing where they will pay accounts to like post memes.
Yeah.
I totally think that's a thing because it was really weird the month or two leading up to Avatar coming out. I just saw memes everywhere,
Well,
and I was
yeah.
like, "Where's this coming from?"
For sure.
This is, and I know it's like it doesn't take much to start. It's like a fire. You just go, we'll just pay a few people to start uploading Avatar memes, and then everybody's now into Avatar memes again.
Yeah.
And now everybody's posting. We don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But I think that was a
And
thing.
if
I think Netflix was like,
if they just pay a few like creators that have tons of followers to just go,
or
hey,
they just
even just reference watching Avatar.
or Netflix has to like, or they just make an account, or they have an account.
Yeah.
That is like, we just upload memes on the daily, and then occasionally when a new show of ours is going to come out, we'll put like not like a cringy meme.
Sure.
But that's the thing. I think I'm putting the tinfoil hat on. I think it's also like they have their main accounts, their brand accounts that post shitty memes on purpose to be like, no, we don't know how to make memes. And then they've got some Gen Z, hamsters that they're like, put those good memes on your account. Put the good ones.
It could be.
Yeah.
Who
Dig them
knows?
out from Tumblr and post some Avatar memes.
It could be some shit where it's like Sony's like, I spent money on marketing, so I hired this other company, and this other company goes, I'm gonna outsource it to Chinese bots, and then Chinese bots do it, and you're like, there was an increase.
Yeah.
Guys,
They
honestly,
work.
Tencent
Regardless if it
makes
was
the best
it was
memes.
some bullshit fucking garbage they threw on TikTok. It worked.
It has to.
It's Amazon going, here's do this, and like just upload fucking this thing, and this guy will find the streamer, the video of it, and watch it.
Because that Joe Biden meme of him being like, just as we wrote it up with the laser, with the dark with the dark Brandon, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, is this real? I was on Twitter. I was like, no way. And I looked at it. I checked the account. I was like, holy fuck, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Joe Biden had no part in that.
No, I would say
his Gen
some of the
Z
Gen
team
Z
of
person was
memers,
like, right now,
amazing.
this is perfect.
So hats off to you guys. You guys are funny as shit. Do you guys think that they made Madam Web bad on purpose so that people go watch it because it was like Morbius?
I don't know.
No, I think the movie's just bad.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But do you think that anybody who is, because there's tons of people who are part of a movie and it's like, hundreds of millions of dollars that go into a movie. You don't think there's anybody who was like, let's just make this kind of shitty for fun?
No. I think there were probably people who were like, so this is bad. Yeah. Are we gonna do anything? They're like, do it. It's already bad.
Yeah, unfortunately,
the fucking mouse's
check
check is already
sense.
Yeah, the fucking mouse's check has already hit the count. It's
That's okay.
Yeah.
I like that more actually. That's more fun to me because I feel bad because I was like, I cannot wait to go see Madam Web because it looks terrible and everybody's saying it's terrible but funny terrible. Mm-hmm. And then Craig, I think you were here and Craig was like, oh really? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I think Mia's excited for that. I was like, oh no, I just feel bad.
She wants to go see it, and I'm like, dude, I will, but I've heard some not so good things about it.
I mean, Jordan said that he went with Shannon and watched it, and they had a good time.
Good, that's what matters.
Davey told me
it was bad.
Davey told me, he said yesterday, he was like, guys, you have to go see it. And I was like, I was like, isn't it bad? And he says, no, but it's funny bad.
Yeah.
It's good bad. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited.
Batman versus Superman. It's like funny bad.
The end of that movie was funny bad. Yeah. That was the first time. That was when I was enlightened to funny bad. When we were in the movie theater and we were the only two people laughing. When he was like, why'd you say that name? And we were like, and then he came back at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Oh shit. And then Morbius. Bring Morbius back to theaters, please.
Yeah, I'll watch it again.
I was sick that day. Come on, bring it back.
Yeah. We're all busy that weekend.
Shut
Can
down.
you bring it back for a third time?
He has his little Cheetos.
He's hungry.
You won't like me when I'm hungry.
He's
have
hungry.
sex.
Yeah,
have sex.
That's a cool scene of the whole thing.
If they brought it back to theaters, I'd stand up and dance like Matt Smith in that scene. I'd be like, I'd fucking do it.
Yeah.
You do the Joker chants down the aisles.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3 to theaters again, please. Yeah. That would be so fun.
You do the dance?
I'm just a hot take.
Are you kidding me? As soon what is the song that plays there?
I don't know.
Some jazz shit, is it not?
It's
some stuff.
I cannot remember the song that plays there. No, I'd 100% be standing up going, his little fucking dance that he does.
Yeah, he's just doing the little.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think Morbius is better than Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 is bad.
It is bad.
Bad. And I don't know if Tobey Maguire is the whole fault of it. I think what's his name fucks it up pretty much.
Oh, Sam Raimi?
No.
Fucking
Harry Osborn?
Topher Grace?
Topher
No,
Grace?
you're right. Goblin Jr. I think fucks it up a lot.
Oh.
Also, the guy that's supposed to be Venom.
Topher Grace.
Yeah, he's also bad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad. Like Tobey Maguire is at least the decent part of it. Most of it's really bad.
I don't know. It's probably nostalgia. I watched it as a kid.
Honestly, also could just because it's newer and it just is.
That's true.
Morbius is just fun to watch. I don't know if watching
Spider-Man 3 is fun to
too.
watch. I love watching that movie. It's visually incredible. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
It's hard to watch.
Oh, it is.
That's kind of why I love it.
I was surprised by that when I went back and watched it.
Morbius, I'm just like, oh god, wow, this is terrible. But I'm having a good time. Spider-Man 3, I'm laughing the whole movie.
Is it Gwen Stacy in that? Is that what her name is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate them together. They're
Gwen?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I found out the other day that that's Bryce Dallas Howard. I didn't even realize that.
Huh.
Gwen in Spider-Man 3.
No, that's not.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes, go. I was also like, what? I did not even realize. Maybe just because she's blonde and I only recognize her with red hair. But I was just like, what in the hell?
No, not her. The other girl.
Oh, MJ?
Yeah.
Freaking Kirsten Dunst?
Yes.
Dunst?
I don't know.
Dunst?
No, her.
Kirsten.
Both of them, but her specifically.
Yeah, no, she's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Kirsten Dunst. But
no, she's fine.
Peter Parker and MJ in those movies?
Terrible.
Awful, yeah. Bad.
I've yet to see anyone other than Holland have any good relationship with any woman
I agree.
ever.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Yeah.
Every time they're like,
Andrew
just
Garfield's
like
real cringe. He's all like, I love Andrew. By the way, I love Andrew Garfield. I think he's a phenomenal actor. But he's doing some in those movies. I don't know what it is. But he and he and Emily Watson, because I've heard that she wants to start going by Emily now. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
she's like, my real name's Emily, and I want to be that.
I think it's Stone.
Emily, sorry, did I say Watson?
Yeah.
That's Hermione.
Sorry,
that's
Emma Watson.
Emily Stone was like, they're just in a room together, just being like,
yeah, it's just very awkward.
They're not doing it, but they're kind of, when Emma does like the, they're kind of like that in those movies. Yeah.
Is it true that a lot of that was like improv by them?
I think it, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just awkward.
When they're on that rooftop and they're like, they're like making little sounds at each other. It's so weird. It's so comfortable. I remember when we watched those, I laughed so hard when we were at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 1 and all the cranes kind of line up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And you were like, oh, they're going to help him. And I fucking lost it. I was like, that was,
I thought that was stupid.
They're going to help him.
I got you, Spider-Man.
Oh, we keep saying we're going to do it. We need to watch Spider-Man 3 with everybody. God, I love that movie.
Watch the Star Wars instead.
You were right. No, Phantom Menace is not nearly as fun as
very bad.
No. I don't want
What the hell?
I didn't get...
See a chump.
I didn't get more than like... He does
the far edit in is funny, but I just love that he's just like, breaks his fucking camera.
Yeah.
You don't even see his jaw move. It's just his face goes, see a chump. What the hell?
I didn't get more than 15 minutes in that movie. I turned it off.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not fun.
When he kisses Gwen upside down in front of Mary Jane.
Yeah.
And she's like watching him and she's like, the fuck? He's just such a dickhead in that movie for no reason.
Wild.
But she's terrible to him too.
Oh, when he tries to propose to her at the restaurant.
No interaction I've seen with a Spider-Man other than Tom Holland is good.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
Stop fucking with these Spider Boys. Get with the Spider-Man.
Miles Morales in the
oh, of course. All those are very cool.
Those are so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
I have still watched the second one, but we're going to.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Mia got us the fucking Blu-ray. We need to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm just keep hearing the music on TikTok all the time. I think it plays at the end or something. It's the all right, whatever. All right, let's jump into questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys want to ask us questions, you can go on Twitter, but you can also go into our Discord. Spencer reads the Discord questions. I read the Twitter questions, and it'd be kind of fun if Craig read the members' questions.
Sure,
but unless you don't want to do that, which is also fine.
No, whatever.
Anyways, the Marion is the first thing I see, and it's all spaces, questions, and bio.
Is her question in her bio?
No, but that's really funny. That is really funny.
I thought it was
fucking Descend. For those of you who don't know, last episode of Descend.
Yeah.
All of their memes, they did not coordinate. Mia's was not, but you, Colton, and Craig's memes were pussy and bio.
Yeah.
Which is,
gosh, mine was the steamed hams.
That was steamed hams got me.
You think that bit's funny?
Steamed hams is funny. Superintendent Chalmers.
It's just that there were so many of them. You sent me probably like 10 of them.
Steamed hams, even though these are obviously grilled. Anyways, Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, I'm not.
Located entirely at this time of day, at this part of the world, located entirely in your kitchen. Yes. Can I see it? No. Okay, but actual question. Are you hoping to make custom intros for your campaigns a thing for future games? Because the Redline and Descend intros fucking slap. I would like to. It's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot of work. And I think this is a fun test run. I think it was fun to do it. I don't know if I want to do it again. If somebody wants to run a campaign in the future and they're like, I really want an intro, I will fucking do it. I will do it for you. We'll work with Travis or whoever, and we'll get that intro done. The song is not the hard part. Yeah. I mean, Travis and I and you worked really fucking hard on that Redline one, and then he and I worked really hard on that one, and that part was fun. The part that I don't like doing is the intro, because unfortunately I those two intros and their visuals are like me cobbling together as much as I can possibly do without it looking like cringe and shit, and they still kind of look like,
I don't think so,
like a slideshow. Like, it's just hard because if we ever did do it again, it's like I would want to hire animators to just animate an intro.
I will say that's a good point. Individual shows, I don't know. Probably like an Arcane arcade, like
that would be cool.
This is the intro for the stream, probably. I mean, maybe that's
That'd
probably
be
more
sick.
likely.
If we had like a
a versatile one,
yeah,
that'd be cool.
like a Critical Role one.
Yeah,
that and we could do it for everything. I wouldn't hate that. And then if we could get it animated, I think that would be it. You know,
it sheds so much to it.
But I know it's expensive.
Fucking
beyond expensive. Yeah.
Crazy.
So and also those two they were not they technically didn't really cost anything, but there's a lot of stock footage that I used on some of those, which is fine. They worked out and it was in there. But if I could tell you how much all that stock cost.
it did technically cost. It was just you had like saved up stuff.
So like with Adobe, I get credits,
Yeah.
and I got to use those credits, but now I like have none. And I was like, how much is it for like one more video? And it's like $50. And I was like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the biggest thing. We can make songs. We can make fucking songs. That's the fun and easy part, to be honest. It's the video that is just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to, but unless, there's some cool animation team out there who really wants to work with us and will give us a good price. But I don't want to exploit anybody or their talents or anything like that. So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. We're starting a lot of new things. Artemis, Great Scholar, asks, why is it so... Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll go to you.
Yeah.
Go to you, and then Artemis, I'll get to your question.
Cole Invictus asks, can there be a tiny mirror in the middle of the podcast reflecting Craig?
That would be...
Like a makeup mirror reflecting just an inch of face.
That's a lot of effort.
Just a little mirror.
For a very little meme. But that's funny. That's
much
really funny.
Do you think I can, I think I could zoom in enough on the selfie camera
Maybe.
to, No, I can't zoom in on the selfie camera. Damn.
That's wild.
That would be crazy, though. It's just like...
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's a little bit of me over here.
It also has 4 thumbs. So, like...
4
thumbs?
Four people have...
Fuck,
The
I
little
mean...
mirror right here is just your fucking face.
We'll see. Maybe our members also being shot.
There we go. Yeah, the members mirror. Yeah. Artemis, Great Scholar, asks, why is it so easy to forget questions you were planning on asking for a podcast? Like, seriously, every time.
I don't know.
It's been a week.
And then there's Albert and Panda responded, girl, same, but I usually come up with better ones. Not gonna lie, I started writing them down on my notes app. We love to see it, guys. We love the work you put into asking your questions. Appreciate it. Go for it.
Obi asks, it left. Oh, here it goes. Sorry. Can I have help on my math homework?
I can try.
I responded and said, what's the problem?
Oh, Lord.
And then they responded, I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Well,
that's really funny.
Yeah. Next week.
So next time, just send us the little sheet that you have.
If there's like a little check mark line that is going over the number, that means like the square root or something. I can't help you. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
What
could we help someone with? I feel like I'm pretty good at history.
Storm asked, what's 17 times 2?
34.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Colton and Craig get me math so fast during the game. It's always just like beep.
I just use a calculator.
It's fucking retail.
I guess so.
Retail and a lot of shitty retail.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, registers down. Let's just do it by hand.
Yeah. Storm also put, if all the characters from all of your streamed games were in a Smash Bros. / Street Fighter game, who would you main?
Oh.
Ooh. That's funny because one of my characters kind of is. I just main Cayman.
Oh yeah.
Because I already main.
He's kind of like.
I don't main Ridley. My main is Young Link. My second main is Ridley.
Yeah.
So it's Young Link, Ridley, Ganondorf, and Mario.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
I love playing Mario. And then probably Samus. Yeah. Those are my 5.
I like Kirby.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Mr. Game & Watch and Corin.
You are a fucking troll.
Yeah.
You play Kirby and Mr. Game & Watch. You're a troll, dude. No, you just
how many times
you
have
get
you
lucky
lost?
is what
How many
you do.
times have
You
you
get
lost to
lucky.
Mr. Game & Watch?
No. There's no skill involved in playing either of those characters. Show me you beat me with Jigglypuff and we'll talk.
I like the videos where it's like Steve from Minecraft making the accelerator.
Yeah.
And he goes and just one shots people.
My favorite. It's so fun to play
Princess
Steve,
Peach.
and everybody else is jumping around and they're fucking Fire
Yeah.
Emblem characters, and I'm like mining, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Shut up! I'm trying to get diamonds." And they're like, "Get him!
Yeah.
Get him!" And I'm like, "Oh!" You get in the minecart, fly away, and
Yeah.
you're like, it's so fucking funny. I love that game.
Yeah.
Who?
Well, if you're all of your characters, I guess any Arcane arcade characters.
Probably Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Yeah.
He is my favorite.
Lil Bo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Philip would be a lot like Roy
Or Ike.
or Ike. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is Ike.
Mm-hmm. Ike's the one with the big sword.
Yeah. Then Ike.
Great. Hey there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Andrea VL2 Electric Boogaloo asks, "What do you think about role-playing romance in TTRPG? What was the best time you have seen romance in game, either between PC or NPC?" Oh man, I can never not mention when I got to play lesbians with Colton in Icewind Dale. That was fun. I think my favorite was Kyria and Vincent. It was very sweet, and I loved it a lot. And we like that one was like your typical. I feel like your typical D&D romance. It was very cute. You both saved each other a lot. Like he's the cleric casting Warding Bond on the wizard. It was very sweet. You guys had a lot of role play between each other, and then we did your wedding in the epilogue. Like it was all great. It was all great. Yeah. He even proposed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 10 out of 10.
Fucking Ira. I was like, I'm not romancing Colton.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. And then he was like, well, too bad. I'm going to put all the moves I have on you. And I was like,
Colton walked up
I
with
understand
the Riz.
why everyone's romancing Colton now.
It's Colton and Grace.
It is.
Colton and Grace are the Riz masters of D&D. I don't know what it is. The two of them get everybody all the time. I don't know. They both have game.
Colton in any game. Even fucking Beerbots got moves.
I can't even live up to it. I don't know how.
No.
You would think that it would be like, oh, you know, the people on Arcane with a high charisma. It's gonna be like Jack and Jacob. No, we suck.
Yeah,
dude. Colton and Grace have so much Riz. It is unmatched.
Colton has like hidden charisma.
Yeah. It's weird. He'll get you.
Yeah,
he'll
get you.
And it's like, oh.
You don't expect it.
Although there was one thing Craig did, episode 1 of Descend, where it was like, oh, can I just like tear off, like as Anastasia, Colton was like, I'll just tear off like a piece of like my skirt to use this thing. Yeah. And we were all like, what? No, you don't have to do, we can use this thing. And then Craig went, wait, you're tearing off a piece of your skirt? Take it.
Yeah.
You don't get this anymore. I was like, that was awesome. He took Colton and he was like, huh? Oh. It was really funny.
I don't know. I will say there was a fun one because Jack joined our Tuesday table.
Yeah.
And there was a fun little romance between him and I. It was fun.
With Hyacinth?
Yeah, it was Hyacinth.
That's
cool. It was very cool. I think that's about it.
Tara and Lark are my favorite that I've ever got to play.
Yeah.
I've ever got to do.
Wow.
Even though Grace had me fucking blushing after every game with Damon and Issa. I was like, dude, good.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think the first part of that question said, what do you think of it? We love it.
Yeah, clearly.
And we're playing Gang Simulator in Eberron, and even then we've been like you can't avoid it.
Everyone should. It's a safe space. Everyone gets to experiment a little bit.
Yeah.
Try some shit out.
It's a good time. We go into our games sometimes going, before we're like, I'm gonna make my character. What's my character? We're like, I'm romancing this person this time. I'm coming for you. I remember before Spelljammer, you and Mia were like,
yeah,
you.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, the Finn and Amara one. There's a lot of like side conversations that no one really gets to hear, but I'm always like aware of.
Yeah.
They're fucking crazy. Like Amara and Finn are the most real relationship I've seen at table.
I agree.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
very real.
It is. That's what's so like impressive about them too. And yeah.
Oh, geez, I almost called someone on Discord. Oh,
ask your question.
Yeah,
ask
now.
It right now.
Ask now.
How's it going? Calvin asks, have you guys ever looked into playing Vampire the Masquerade? I think Spencer might really like it.
I've played Vampire the Masquerade.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It has
What's
a cool
it like?
It's a whole D6 system.
Yeah.
And it's very similar to Star Wars. You'll build like pools and stuff.
Cool.
And you have like different colored D6s to represent like thirst and whatever for like vampire powers. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I've only ever heard of it. I've never played the games nor the RPGs.
I know Mike plays it.
Unmade Gaming, Mike?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Some crazy people on I don't know what YouTube channel or second streaming service it is that play that game that go hard.
Yeah.
On like the TTRPG space that I've seen. Crazy. I could never commit to the bit as hard as they do, but it's very cool.
That's cool.
I think Erika Ishii's in one.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking nuts.
That's awesome.
Play the little hearts out.
Albert asks, what songs do y'all associate with a video game that you love? Just to give an example, I blasted Needles by System of a Down with Halo 3 whenever I fought against the Flood. Always got me pumped up.
Oh.
I would always, well, first of all, if we're going to associate with a video game, Cage the Elephant always reminds me of Borderlands. And then the Ain't No Place for No Hero always reminds me of Borderlands too. I love that song. But in terms of like, I began to associate it when I first played Shadow of the Colossus. When I was like a sophomore or a freshman in high school, I was also watching Attack on Titan. And I was playing Shadow of the Colossus, and I was like, this is the closest I'm going to get. So I would just mute Shadow of the Colossus and play the Attack on Titan soundtrack while I played it. That was years ago. But yeah, so definitely that.
Nocturne of Ice from Stardew Valley.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Also Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. Those are both great.
Do you have like a song that isn't in the game that you associate with the game?
No. I don't think so.
That makes sense. Do you associate the plot of Baldur's Gate 3 with that show you were watching?
Oh, Shameless?
Was Shameless?
No.
That's crazy you don't do that.
Yeah, no.
I wish I had the ability to be like, these are two separate things.
No. That's another thing, clips that I get on TikTok is
Shameless.
That's why I started watching the show. They got me.
Yeah. What was that song that came out? So when I would play League of Legends back when I was a degenerate in high school, which nobody should ever play League of Legends. Do not play that fucking video game.
Yeah.
But when I was in high school and I was stupid and my brain wasn't developed yet, we played it all the time. And I would always play Pandora. And I think I had like a hip hop Pandora, like, whatever it was called, channel, track, whatever. And I would always listen to it. And it constantly played Hotline Bling. And what is that song? It's I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Those two songs, forever League of Legends in my brain.
Wow.
Because they would just always play. Yeah. So every time I hear, you used to call me on my, I'm like, I'm farming.
Yeah. No, I don't really listen to music when I play games. I watch a show, but I guess.
Yeah. I can't.
When I play Stardew Valley, I watch other people play Stardew Valley.
There's some games where we've talked about this on Zelda, I think a bajillion times. I'll just very quickly go say it again. I can't do that, but I can do that if it's like kind of mindless gameplay. Like I've watched every single one of H-Bomber Guy's videos, and when I got to the point in Tears of the Kingdom where I wasn't doing story anymore and I was just doing like exploring, I would just rewatch all of his videos all over again. It took forever, but yeah. Yeah,
I don't know. I have a sensitivity to audio sometimes. So I have too many layered things. I'm like, it's one too many. So sometimes if I'm playing like Destiny, I either turn off Destiny entirely and then move on and I have something else playing like H-Bomber Guy or who knows fucking what else. Or just listen to it. I think I'm very into like soundtracks of video games.
Yes.
So there's a lot of like nostalgia when that happens, but it's usually because I'm playing the game that's from.
Yeah.
But very early on, my friend, I had to look it up because I don't know if it's still a thing, called Lap Fox. It was just like early, no, not necessarily electronica, but it was very early dubstep at the time, and this musician did it. It was like this, I guess, Pandora before Pandora, essentially, but only for their music, and you could go to their website and it would just cycle through all their like mini albums and songs, and we listened to that, but it was heavy electronic, and we'd play a lot of Halo 3 and RuneScape.
Wow, that's awesome. That is great.
Or a lot of Gears of War to that too.
Logan had a USB.
Yeah.
that he would plug into his computer that had a bajillion pirated MP3s that would play tons of that. It was just a huge playlist of music because we didn't have like streaming. So we would just listen to that, and then he would unplug it from his computer, and he would put it. And he had a radio in his car where if you plugged a USB in, it would play that. So he would just take the USB with him everywhere, and wherever there was a PC. I remember at our youth group at church, they had a computer, and if we sometimes would do like work, like we'd set up stuff, he just plugged it in the computer and played on the speakers.
That's so cool.
And I remember, I wish I could tell you. I remember how it always started, but I cannot remember what it is now. But I know we listened to it today. Kryptonite by Three Doors Down was on it. I remember that was like the second or third song was If I Go Crazy, Then Will You Still Call
That
Me
car
Superman?
was terrible.
Logan's
car. His
Logan had a
cop car.
we called it Deco Popo.
Yeah.
But it's a what was the name of it?
A Crown Vic?
It's a Crown Vic.
Yeah.
That car was crazy.
It didn't have seatbelts in the back.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, because I guess it was a
decommissioned.
Yeah. So
car.
we would sometimes we just rode in there without a seatbelt.
Yeah.
But I spent almost all of my formative teenage years in that car.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Oh my God. There's so much. Yeah. That car was huge.
And then did he crash that car or something? And then he got another Crown Vic?
He totaled his first Crown Vic
Yeah.
and then got a second one.
That one had seatbelts.
Good.
Pretty sure it did.
Good.
That one had a nicer interior.
Yeah.
But the exterior was all rusted.
Yeah.
But he was like, meh.
It runs.
It was $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not bad.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
Mate, do you have time for one or two more questions?
One or two more.
Yeah, you go ahead.
You want me to go? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. This is such a
Basic
bitch question, but like, it's been a while since we've answered it.
For sure.
Riptide42 asks, what are your guys' favorite classes to play and why?
Valid. Ranger. I don't know why. I like Ranger a lot.
Simple.
Just
I like
love
Ranger.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Paladin. Big because you hit big.
Yeah.
Big damage.
Yeah.
Big heals. Also Wizard because if you live past a certain level, you're unstoppable.
Yeah. Like Fighter too.
Warlock. I love the flavor. I love how this magic is different than all the other magic classes. So you almost feel like you're cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love invocations. I love that you get to you get mini feats.
That's cool.
So
that's cool.
Customizable. Get to pick little perks.
Yeah.
Kind of feels classless, to be honest.
It is
which is the best way to play. So just saying.
It's true.
That's a system. It's pretty cool. Yeah. That was kind of fast. We could do one more. Right. Happy Wolf asks, hey gang, what's one thing during the Clone Wars you would change if you had the chance? It would be that Clone 99 lived a happy and long life, ugly sobbing.
Yeah. Fives would live.
Fives would live?
I know Fives had to die.
What if he had his memory wiped and that's how he lived? That'd be okay. He just lives?
I think better than to be killed by his brothers, right?
That's true, yeah. I wished Anakin and Rex kissed. What would you change, Craig?
Also, but
I'm sorry, about the movies or the TV show?
The TV show. Just anything. The lore, even.
I mean, I guess,
whatever you want.
I guess Attack of the Clones happens during like the Clone War,
Mm-hmm.
so like you could change the movie.
You know that scene? Maybe I don't know that scene where Obi-Wan is sneaking above that meeting with the
Count Dooku is talking to the Geonosians.
Yeah, and there's that guy that has like the little speaker that has to like there's a really good meme where it's just him, but he turns it up and it's just dubstep that plays. That was real. Yeah.
And Obi-Wan's like, fuck yeah, dude. Nice. He hits up the council and he's like, Master Windu, listen to this.
Also,
check this shit out.
Master Obi-Wan, that's sick as fuck.
Satine.
Skrillex, I like.
Yeah.
Satine could still die, but I would spare Obi-Wan being there.
Damn.
I will say I have seen the animated show Clone Wars.
Yeah.
whatever fucking shitty arc that is, where they get stranded on that planet, and there's that crazy fucking spiritual dude, and he's like, my daughter and son are the light and the dark.
Oh, yeah.
I would just remove all of that.
Yeah,
I fucking hate those
silly.
episodes. They're
But-
awful.
That was
And
a
every
little
time
silly.
I'm like, someone's talking about it, I was like, oh, that's cool. Where you at? They're like this, and I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to somebody or I walk into someone watching it, it's that same fucking episode.
Is that
I hate
also
it
where
so much.
It's really goofy.
is that also where Anakin like sees his future that he's gonna be
And then he gets his
Darth
mind
Vader,
wiped.
and then he gets his
Yeah.
mind wiped?
Dumb.
Never
Yeah.
tell him.
Dumb.
Fucking
He just turned into a fucking bat, which is cool. No, not Anakin. That guy.
yeah, that guy.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
But it's very stupid.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very fucking
so
stupid.
heavy-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, that is something that. Never mind.
I'd
good.
kill Yoda.
You kill him?
You Thanos snap Yoda?
He'd never exist. And I think the Jedi Order would be better for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be. Yeah, it's pretty much all of Yoda's fault. Yeah. I wish Mace Windu would do the punching that he does in the animated show in the movies. I want to see. That's how I wish Jango Fett died. I don't want his head getting cut off. I want Samuel L. Jackson running up to him going like fucking monk fury of blows into like his chest,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
he just explodes at the back and dies.
Yeah, and when there's that hole in him, you just see Boba Fett behind.
And he's like, oh, he's spattered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
The kid? He's
fuck.
like,
Yeah.
oh.
That was my dad.
You know, it's the
Fuck.
scene. He holds the helmet up to his
Yeah.
head. He's just like,
Yeah.
all right.
That's
see you in the
terrible.
bonus
Yeah,
episode.
bye.